Hello and welcome to Vikram Online Biz, your one-stop shop for making money on the internet. Now, my review of EzineArticles for 2013 would broadly be on the fact that its relevance per se has dramatically and drastically reduced. And therefore, if you are an internet marketer or say a search engine marketer, you really need to rethink your entire strategy around using EzineArticles, because the more I look into it, the more I see that the value per se out of using EzineArticles has practically disappeared. See, if I compare with say article directories or user generated content sites like say Squidoo, which has its Squidoo lenses, or HubPages with that which has its hubs, at least the publisher gets some sort of revenue back. And in fact, if you look at those who've done spectacularly well on say Squidoo, look at this particular user, and I've provided her website link in the description, and you can check her out. And she's made some cartloads of money, a lot of money from Squidoo lenses alone. Because see, the amazing way in which Squidoo and HubPages work is that you can actually combine, first of all, the content on these sites is very rich. You not just text, but you can combine various kinds of media, whether it's say pictures, and whether it's videos, whether it's slideshows, whether it's practically any kind of media, to eventually come out with an entire content repository which is very rich, which is very interactive, and which combines so many different elements to give a very rich experience to the end user. Compared to that, what I find with EzineArticles is that the experience is first of all very drab. It's just text, and there's nothing. That's my number one contention that I have with EzineArticles, is that there's nothing really which you're getting back for all the effort and time which you're spending on writing an article, except a backlink. And the value of that backlink now, especially in 2013, has reduced dramatically. I'm telling you that, you know at least in the past, even if EzineArticles was never a site which actually paid back to writers in any way. On the contrary, they made a lot of money, and they still make. Their primary source of revenue is advertisements. You take any EzineArticles page, you go to EzineArticles.com, click on any article, and if you see the way the page is designed, you'll see that there are advertisements all around. Google AdSense is very well integrated. From that point of view, the business model of EzineArticles per se is pretty good. That there are so many ads and on user generated content which they are not even generating themselves, they're making a lot of money. But having said that, that value per se has reduced dramatically. EzineArticles own ranking has reduced dramatically. The value of your content, even if you've search engine optimized it, you've ensured that your keywords are there in the title, in the description, in the body of the article, you have a nice resource box with those backlinks. Trust me, the value of that has reduced so much now. And this happened mostly in 2012 and 11. Over the course of these years, Google Panda had these updates where the most of these content farms were affected, and EzineArticles.com probably was the worst affected. Because if you pick up articles from the past, a lot of which they've actually trashed now, but if you look at articles from the past, they had articles which were really poorly written, and you could if you read, you were like wondering what the hell is this, how could this be published. I mean, that's the feeling especially which I got, that how could this be published. This is grammatically incorrect, words are missing, the whole article itself doesn't make sense. Now what I see with EzineArticles, they've become pretty strict on the quality of content, and yet they've gone a certain way. They've gone overboard. That's how I would put it. Because what they're doing is, even if the article per se is pretty accurate, you've read it, after reading it, you've been through it, you've reviewed it, you've even done the spell check and grammar. They have a check, there's a button you can just click, and those suggestions will come up where say mostly spelling mistakes, at least I don't make them. My spellings, my basic grammar, and I hope you can figure out from the way I speak, I'm so comfortable with the English language. But sometimes there are sentence structures, the active passive voice difference, these kind of suggestions. You do all of that, and you make sure that even after clicking on that review button, there's nothing which is pointed out, there's no red line, green line which is appearing anywhere. After that also, when you submit your article to EzineArticles, you'll find that they still have issues with your article. They'll come back to you saying, oh, EzineArticles problem, submission, we cannot accept, there are spelling and grammar issues. You go back, you check your article, and you find that, well, hey, there's no real issue. What happened? So this kind of frustration on a platform whose value anyway has decreased so much, I think there's simply no point. So therefore, if you're a search engine marketer, if you're an internet marketer, if you have, say, an online business which you're looking to, whose SEO you're trying to improve through these article submission, article directory websites, I would really advise you to steer clear of EzineArticles. It does not have the kind of value which it had in the past. There are other sites where you can generate high quality, very enriched and very good interactive sort of content, where you can blend in so many different elements of generating revenue. And trust me, see, if you don't have much traffic, HubPages, Squidoo lenses, they'll not generate a lot of money for you. But when you have a lot of hubs, when you have a lot of lenses, and those lenses you produce with with significant effort, you've combined your AdSense, you've combined your, say, Amazon affiliate links, other affiliate links, you've put in your adequate effort into those lenses, into those hubs. Trust me, you can really make a lot of money. Once again, I gave you the resource of one particular very successful internet marketer. She just started out, and she's doing fairly well. You can check out the link in the description, and you can see that she's doing so well. So obviously, that's a pointer towards the fact that very well done Squidoo lenses, HubPages, they can do very well. So why even consider EzineArticles? So in conclusion, I would say that if you have like a search engine marketing plan for 2013 and beyond, skip EzineArticles. It is not worth it. There are better sites out there, and they'll definitely generate better value for you overall. Cheers.